Good morning, everybody. I am Patrick Dine, CEO of PSD Global, and on behalf of the Thailand Board of Investment, want to welcome you to our webinar about opportunities investing in Thailand's electric vehicle revolution. We're delighted that all of you are here. One quick logistical point throughout the speakers' presentations. If you have questions, feel free to post them in the Q&A or in the comments, and we'll try to respond to some of them at the end and also throughout if appropriate. So again, feel free at any time to ask questions in the Q&A. So I'd like to now move right away to introducing our three panelists today, which you will have seen, of course, on the sign-up page. So with us today, we have the director of the Thailand Board of Investment's New York office, Nanthapol. We also have the Consul General of the Royal Thai Consulate General in New York, Somjai, with us, who will also present. And finally, last but not least, Siamnat is the CEO of Sunup Recycling Company Limited, who's joining us from Thailand. So without further ado, I will shut off here and turn over to our Consul General to begin.
Thank you very much, Patrick, for giving me the floor. Good morning to all participants and colleagues in North America. Good afternoon and good evening to those of you attending from other parts of the world. I'm Somjai Taphaopong, Consul General of Thailand in New York. We work closely with the Thailand Board of Investment New York Office as part of the collaborative effort known as Team Thailand in New York. The said team also includes other Thai government agencies, namely the Thai Trade Center, Tourism Authority of Thailand, and Bank of Thailand Representative Office. Our mission is to strengthen Thailand's presence and operation in New York and other mutually designated states, as well as to ensure harmonized election for the implementation of the Royal Thai government policy toward enhancing the relation between Thailand and the United States in all possible dimensions and aspects. The diplomatic relation between Thailand and the United States have just reached the remarkable 190th anniversary last year. Our Prime Minister, Sethar Thavisin, has already visited the United States twice, in September and November last year, since taking office in August, as well as the visit of Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Planpri last month. While Honorable Gina Raimondo, U.S. Secretary of Commerce of the United States, has recently paid a visit to Thailand last week to enhance trade and investment opportunities that will lead to inclusive and sustainable regional economic growth. The strategic alliance and partnership between the two countries will undoubtedly continue to grow even stronger. The United States is the second largest trade partner and one of our largest foreign investors in Thailand. As a strategic alliance, with our strong partnership, Thailand is ready to address the United States challenges on supply chain resiliency, given the current geopolitical landscape and Thailand's internationally preferred location and decade-long experience as a supply chain hub in Southeast Asia. Furthermore, Thailand is also keen to cooperate in global effort with North America to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals. We have strived to utilize the BGC model or the Biocircular Green Economy to connect and upgrade target industry such as electric vehicle, EV, smart electronics, digital, and creative industries to ensure that we are living up to our goals of achieving carbon neutrality by 2050 and zero emission by 2065. In pursuing Thailand's determinations to address both supply chain and global climate challenges, we are moving fast to transition our automobile industry to the EV industry. Benefiting from the existing automobile ecosystem, we are committed to promoting further the entire supply chain, including R&D and manufacturing of battery and car parts for both assembly and maintenance to create an even stronger and more complete ecosystem for the EV, with a view to reaching the zero emission vehicle goal by the year 2035. This goal has been set and reaffirmed in the recent statement by Prime Minister Thaksin as part of Thailand vision for turning Thailand into the future mobility hub. I'm more than delighted that the Thailand Board of Investment New York Office is organizing this webinar today. Director Nanthapol and Kun Siamnat will provide informational presentations about where Thailand stands in the EV industry nowadays, and why you should not miss the opportunity to join the ride to a bright future with us. My appreciation go to all of you for being here with us today, and it is my high hope that this webinar will spark your interest and serve as a platform for your enhanced investment in Thailand. Thank you very much.
สวัสดีครับ Thank you very much, Consul General Somjai Taphaopong, and thank you for speech, welcome speech. It's very wonderful, and I hope that all participants, will take some time to listen to what I'm going to present. And followed by Kun Siamnat. He's the managing director of the Siamnat recycling company, representing the EVAT, or the Electric Vehicle Authority of Thailand. He will present the industry of the electric vehicle in Thailand. So I'd like to introduce what the Thailand Board of Investment and how the industry of automotive and the electric vehicle we are promoting. Okay. So let me bring up the presentation. Okay. This is the investment opportunities for automotive and electric vehicle industry. First of all, my name is Nanthapol Sudbanthad. I'm the director of the Thailand Board of Investment in New York Office. Okay. So it's going to be in three parts: the automotive industry, the incentives, and a special package that the Thai government offer. So in terms of motor vehicle production in Thailand, Thailand ranks number 10, of the Thailand car manufacturers. Okay. We have approximately 3 million production capacities, and we reached nearly 2 million production capacity in 2023. And with that, we expect to reach nearly 2 million production expected in this year. Okay. And Thailand is one of the major vehicle productions base. Okay, and as the number shows on the screen, we export into many countries as the largest automotive producer in Southeast Asia. Just a very brief of the automotive industry in Thailand. Okay, it's nearly almost 60 years ago that we have target that the cut-up of the productions, that promoting with the intention to substitute the importations. Okay, it was until the mid of 1980s that we start to focus on the export, and within that, in 2005, a one-ton pickup truck was selected to become the first product champion of Thailand. Okay, with a strong support from the Thai government. Okay, then the promotion of the eco cars followed in the year 2010. 2010. And then until now, with the growth of the EVs market in the world, then they are now projecting to become the next gold for Thailand. Okay, With that, since the Japanese automaker Toyota and Nissan set up their first production plant in Thailand in early of the 60s, Thailand automotive industry has been continuously developed over the decades. Almost every Japanese car makers and many leading Americans, Europeans, and Chinese automotive companies have their production plants in Thailand, and many of which set up their regional headquarters as well. With that, we can break down the structure of the Thailand automotive. There are approximately 27 motor vehicle makers, and 18 motorcycle makers. Okay, and with that, we have a first tier, second tier, and third tier. Altogether is approximately 2,000 suppliers that can provide support to the car manufacturers. Then we have seen that electric vehicle is coming up. So we have set up as an electric vehicle as a target, and to support the electric vehicle because of the in agreement with the global collaboration with countries aim to reduce the greenhouse gases. Then that ambitions, to become carbon neutral, by 2050 and the net zero greenhouse gas emission by 2065. Then that's the future of the automotive industry that we going for. This is just the target that we forecast, 30 at 30. It means that, by the year 2030, okay, 30% of the car production in Thailand will be the electric vehicle with zero emissions. Okay, and that's going to be 30% of that is going to be the production of passenger car and pickup truck, on the road in the 2025, approximately to 225,000, and by the year 2030, it's going to be approximately to 725 vehicles on the road. Okay, with that, in line of the promotion of the electric vehicles, there's a number of electric vehicle registered in Thailand at a volume of approximately nearly 90,000 vehicles registered in Thailand. We also have a number of electric vehicle charging stations. Currently, that's approximately 2,658 charging stations all over Thailand. Okay, and it's operated by several service providers throughout. Okay, with that, it's the government support for electric vehicle. Since the government has said that electric vehicle is going to be the country and focus on the as a hub of ASEAN in electric automotive industries. Okay, then the production has to have a support from the government. Okay, such as the Department of Industrial Work, the Pollution Control Department. Okay, the infrastructure of the Ministry of Energy to subsidy the charging station. Okay, and TC, to proceed on national automotive and tire testing facilities. Of course, with the safety and standard as well. Okay. Beside the Board of Investment that provide incentive is going to be with the Ministry of Finance, to provide the subsidies, cash subsidies, and of course we urge, that the Thai government to use the electric vehicle for the public transportation. Okay. For the incentive for the EVs, electric vehicle activities. Okay. First of all, I'd like to introduce that the Board of Investment is a Thai government agency, and we are under the Office of the Prime Minister. and we are the promoter and integrator and facilitator and connector, so that we can connect with the local Thai suppliers. With that, we have 16 overseas office. Okay, for the North America, we have 2 offices, one located in New York, which is here, and the one in Los Angeles. Okay. What we provide is that we provide the investment promotion measures such as the tax incentives and the non-tax incentives. The non-tax incentive is that you can own 100% of the company. There's no local content requirement, and there's no remittance on the currencies. Okay. We also facilitate with the visa and work permits. In terms of tax incentives, okay, the corporate income tax can be exempted up to 13 years. Okay. In some cases, there's also additional 50% of a corporate income tax reduction for additional 3 to 5 years. Besides that, the exemption on import duties on machineries and raw material or essential materials for re-export, as well as the exemption on import duty of goods import for research and development. Okay. In some cases, there's policies that can provide double deduction for the cost of transportation, electricity, and water. Okay. There's also additional 25% deduction for the cost of installation and construction of facilities. This is like a summary of the corporate income tax exemption and other incentives that we provide. Summary of it is that like a pyramid. On the highest level is A+, which is the corporate income tax exemption can be exempt from 10 to 13 years. Okay, and the lower one is the B, which receive only the non-tax incentives. Okay, for the promotion of electric vehicle, okay, I can show that this is the package, that supported investment in every level. Okay, on the supply chain related to the production of the electric vehicle, with focus on battery electric vehicle or the BEVs, the commercial vehicle of all sizes, local production of critical parts, including the electricity charging and battery swapping services. Okay. All products will get the investment incentive from 3 years up to the maximum of 13 years of corporate income tax exemption, depending on the level of production detail. Okay. This is a battery electric vehicle that we are promoting. Okay, that's including the battery itself, the motors, inverter, etc. Okay. Just showing you some of the activities that we promote. Under this 3.8 activity, the manufacturing of electric vehicle or platform can receive the maximum of 13 years corporate income tax exemption, with the total investment capital of not less than 5 billion Thai baht, or equivalent to about $135 million or 140 million US. For those under the investment capital of less than 5 billion Thai baht, that also receive the maximum corporate income tax exemption of 11 years. Besides the activity 3.8, there's also activity 3.9, which is the manufacturing of battery electric motorcycle for the two-wheelers. Okay, that's receiving the 3 years corporate income tax exemption. Okay. For the battery electric three-wheelers and platform, that's also received a corporate income tax exemption of 3 years. Okay. For the public bus and truck platform, that's corporate income tax exemption of 3 years as well. Battery electric bicycle, e-bike, they will receive a 3 years corporate income tax exemption. For fuel cell electric vehicle and fuel cell system, okay, under this activity 3.13.1, okay, there's a 8 years corporate income tax exemption. Then this is like a key part, for electricity, electric battery, for the part itself, that's related to the electric vehicle. We receive from 8 years corporate income tax exemption, to 5 year corporate income tax exemption. This is like a charging station for those who get promoted under the charging station activities. Under the condition that we provide, if you qualify, you will receive a 5 year corporate income tax exemption, or in some other case, you will receive a 3 year corporate income tax exemption. Okay. For the battery swapping station as well, the condition that we provide, those who qualify will receive the 5 year corporate income tax exemption. Okay. This is a summary of a promoted project on electric vehicle that the value itself reached 80 billion Thai baht, that invest in the manufacturing of the electric vehicles. A total of 24 projects, and the maximum production of the vehicle 829,000 vehicles. Okay. On the right hand side, those are the brands that you can see that have received the Board of Investment promotion. Under the project on the battery for electric vehicle, that's the total number of investment that got promoted. Okay. There are many of them are Japanese, and Chinese manufacturers. Okay. That's also including the high density batteries that received BOI promotion. For the promote project on the electric vehicle equipment, excluding the battery. So those are the numbers of investment project, approximately to 20 projects that got promoted for the certain electric vehicle battery parts that related to such as a traction motor, etc. For the promote project on the charging station, this is just some of the companies who got promoted. Okay. These are the potential auto parts for production. Okay, for example, the other medical part, receiving the between 3 years corporate income tax exemption to 5 years corporate income tax exemption. So this is just an example of activities that we are promoting. Okay, just showing in summary. Okay. Moving system, etc. Motorcycles, etc. Okay. Then it's come to the Ministry of Finance, a special package. Okay. As I mentioned that the Thailand Board of Investment has been promoting electric vehicles, and electric vehicle itself is the target industry for Thailand. So we have introduced the electric vehicle 3.0 subsidy package and tax incentive by Ministry of Finance. Okay. There's a eligible manufacturer who import, and those are the conditions that showing on the screen, that you must manufacture the certain amount in order to qualify, and that's we provide a time frame, for those who receive the promotion. from the Board of Investment. Then this is the timeline for the subsidy package of the EV 3.0. Okay. Then it's come to the update one, which is the electric vehicle 3.5 subsidy, which for those who applied this year, and next year for the Board of Investment promotion will get the cash subsidy, under those conditions shown. Okay. And the timeline for the EV 3.5 subsidy. Okay, this is just a summary that show to achieve the 30-30 goal by 2030 with the subsidy and the condition itself for the vehicle or passenger car, pickup truck, and motorcycle, electric motorcycle. And I'd like to share you that Thailand Board of Investment will organize a Subcon Thailand during the May 15 to 18 in Bangkok. This is like if you're looking for the Thai local supplier for parts. We can arrange the matching, business matching for you. And we also organize the Thailand Electronics Circuit Asia 2024 in Bangkok as well. Okay. Please, if you have time to visit Thailand, please visit the event. Okay, and as mentioned about the overseas office, okay, we are located in New York, in downtown Manhattan, so you can get in touch with us. Okay, and there's a QR code that if you like to share, to see more, to learn more. And that's the end of my presentation. And thank you very much, everyone. Okay. And before I go, I'd like to show you a video that you can see.
Welcome to Thailand. Here, we can integrate your business and prepare you even better for a well-developed ecosystem that empowers you to adapt to an ever-changing world. As a key player in global supply chains, you can keep your business agile even under extraordinary circumstances and safeguard you from supply shortages. And here, you can tap into our strong and diverse value chain to thrive in advanced industries. Located at the heart of the ASEAN region, Thailand's world-class infrastructure for road, sea, air, and rail. The development of high-bandwidth submarine cable systems make the country a strategic distribution hub and perfect international headquarters for businesses linking Thailand and the region to the rest of the world. Get connected and get inspired. Thanks to innovation infrastructure that nurtures investments and breakthroughs from research and development to commercialization, helping the leading edge ideas start, grow, and succeed. Not only that, global talents are drawn to Thailand by the country's friendly working environment, vibrant lifestyle, and high standards of living at a reasonable cost. Complemented by a local talent pool with diverse skills, this competent workforce is easy for business to access. With an eye for a sustainable future, the kingdom builds on its ecological advantages to embrace the circular green economy, paving the way for green businesses. This is in line with environmental, social, and governance initiatives and a global trend towards renewable energy, eco-friendly packaging, and low-carbon production. top of a business-friendly environment, Thailand, the Board of Investment, offers a suite of benefits for companies and assists them with a wide range of facilitation programs. We make it easy to invest now. All these advantages that Thailand offers reassure the security and continuity of businesses even in challenging times. No wonder there are countless reasons to invest in Thailand.
Okay, so that's the end of my presentation, and I'd like to introduce you to Kun Siamnat so that he can present on the Electric Vehicle Authority of Thailand. I pass the floor to you, Kun Siamnat. Chen kap.
All right. สวัสดีครับ Dear Consul General Somjai, Director Nanthapol, and ladies and gentlemen, good morning in the United States and good evening in Thailand. Probably good night soon because it's 10:30 p.m. in Bangkok right now. My name is Siamnat Panassorn from the Electrical Vehicle Association of Thailand, or EVAT. I'm also the CEO of Sunup Recycling, the solvent, for example, thinner and washing chemical and liquid waste recycling factory in Thailand. I also serve my country as a national BCG, or Bio-Circular and Green Economy Committee. Thank you, BOI, for arranging such an informative session today. I have to be humble. I will try my best to help you guys find out the investment opportunity in Thailand. Okay, I have 4 topics to talk today. I will start with the Electric Vehicle Association of Thailand, the organization, a little bit. Then I will move to the ASEAN and Thailand automotive industry. Then I will talk about the Thai government EV support scheme and Thai target and opportunities. Okay, let me begin this presentation by explaining a little bit about our organization. The EVAT, or Electric Vehicle Association of Thailand, is a non-profit organization which was established in 2015, a little more than 8 years ago. The goal is to promote the usage of EV in Thailand and to reduce air pollution and to improve energy efficiency in the transportation sector. At the very beginning, 8 years ago, when you talk about electric vehicle, everyone thought of the electric golf cart. So as a founding member of the organization, I can never imagine that today we would have come so far. And today we have 30 committees from both academic and industry, and having more than 390 members. I'm sorry if I miss out somebody logos in here because our membership has been growing rapidly every year. So I also have to say that the EVAT, our organization, is highly recognized by our Thai government because of its neutrality. Unlike other trade organizations, where representatives just come and try to protect their own benefit, EVAT has one common goal, that is to promote the EV to make it happen in Thailand. And it's led, driven by academic people with comprehensive researches and data, and we maintain neutrality. That's why whenever the government would like to make some policies, they always want to have us in the committee. And similarly, if anyone in here would like to have more insight regarding electric vehicle or the industry in Thailand, we are here to help. All right, the organization is divided into 4 divisions or 8 working groups. Number 1 is academic and human resources. This one work closely with the Ministry of Education or academic institutes in Thailand to develop workforces through conference, training, and public seminar. Number 2 is the industry transformation. This one works with the government authorities or policy makers, mainly through legislation and the cooperation between the public and private sectors. Number 3 is the EV infrastructure development support. And as the name suggests, it's about the charging station and the battery swapping. The one that we are doing intensively right now is the charging consortium. Just like ATM machine, you can withdraw the money from interbank transfer from any ATM machine. We aim to do the same thing for the electric vehicle charger. We want to have one common payment gateway that users can have one mobile phone application for all the chargers in Thailand. We are working on it. And lastly, the information analysis and public relations. As a pioneer group of the EV in Thailand, we have all the data, statistics, and the analysis, which I will present you later in this presentation. All right, this is my topic number 2, the ASEAN and Thailand automotive industry. Let me touch a little bit on the ASEAN first. I have to say the EV scenario in ASEAN is very vibrant. These 6 pictures are just small examples of what is happening in this region. In terms of manufacturing on the top left, Chang'an, 2 well-known Chinese makers, Chang'an and GAC, announced its plan to make factories in Thailand. And I believe the 2 companies aim to make Thailand as an overseas production hub, especially on the right-hand drive vehicles and export to the ASEAN market. The battery, Hyundai just breaks the ground for the battery production in Indonesia, where the lithium mining, lithium source is extensively available. And the electric taxi in Vietnam, VinFast makes its remarkable presence in the taxi industry in Vietnam, converting all the fleet to EV. Tesla just announced its presence in Malaysia. The electric 3-wheelers or tuk-tuk, this is one of the symbolic means of transportation in Thailand. Surprisingly, it's transforming to the EV right now. Now we focus on Thailand. The sales of the battery EV has been growing so fast. So you can see the share of the BEV did rise to 12% in last year. This makes Thailand rank number 1 in ASEAN in terms of the BEV units sold. So right now we can say that we are the biggest market of EV in Southeast Asia. And let me briefly explain about the production outlook of Thailand. Actually, Director Nanthapol spoke a little bit about it, so let me go on briefly. Last year, we produced around 1.8 million units. Half of that figure were domestic sales. Another half were exported. And when you look at the type of the vehicle right here, you see the popularity of the pickup truck. You see the popularity of the pickup truck, which was produced more than half of the total production. And when you consider the domestic market, the pickup truck was sold more than half of the total domestic sales. So pickup is a unique product that fits the usage of the Thai people. But please keep in mind that our pickup is just 1-ton pickup, which is a little bit smaller than your Tacoma, Tundra, or Ford F-150 in your country. All right, this is the situation of the production in Thailand. Next, I would like to show you the recent government support that makes the number of the BEV models growing so fast. The number increased significantly from 31 models to 54 models in just 1 year. The example models are on the right of the screen. The market leader right now is BYD. The BYD Atto 3, this one is a top selling model in Thailand. Neta, this one comes the second. Most of the models in Thailand today are imported from China. Okay, and this is the statistics of BEV sales in Thailand. As I mentioned, 12% right here, 12% right here is a battery EV. So the number has been growing rapidly from 2019 due to the government support. So I have to say from 2022 to 2023, the sales of BEV has been growing like 7 times in just 1 year. The top 5 selling models are on the right-hand side. BYD Atto 3, as I mentioned, Neta, BYD again, Great Wall Motors, and then Tesla Model Y. I put this one, production source, I put star right after CBU because number 1 to number 4 has commitment to reproduce, not to reproduce, to do the offset production in Thailand and build the factory after that, after enjoying the government incentive. Okay, and this is a statistic again, comparing the left graph is a figure in 2022, and the green one is 2023. So the passenger car sector has been growing so fast. The motorcycle also growing. Electric three-wheeler and bus, maybe this market is a little bit more smaller. Now we consider the charging station. The ratio between the numbers of EV, this means the battery EV and plug-in hybrid, to the public charging station right now is 15:1. And when you compare this one to the world, according to the IEA, the global average was 10 EV per charger. In Thailand, it's 15:1. So it's a little bit below the global average, but we are growing rapidly. And the countries like China and Netherlands have maintained fewer than 10 EV per charger throughout the year, which is really impressive. Another thing to consider is the charging speed. I mentioned about the charging power capacity per EV. Because the fast charger can serve more EV than the slow charger. In the graph on the right-hand side, the red dots are the charging speed. The more to the right means the faster it can charge. So in Thailand, it's still right here in the middle of the table. So there are still more opportunities to come and improve. Okay, the next one is a Thai government EV support scheme. This is the EV. It all started. The big impact started in 2 or 3 years ago. We call it EV3. It's the biggest government support in our nation history. The EV3 package was just finished last year in 2023. The details are in 3 benefits. Number 1 is a subsidy of up to allow $4,100 per unit. This is the direct cash subsidy paid to the importers or manufacturer. Number 2 is the excise tax duty that reduced from 8% to 2%. And number 3 is the import duty reduction. However, the big subsidy comes with the commitment. The condition is that the importers have to do the offset manufacturing during 2024 and 2025. If the car maker, for example, if the car maker import 1,000 units and earn the cash subsidy, then it will have to produce 1,000 units back. And as a result of the subsidy and the government supportive scheme, the price significantly dropped, making the EV more affordable and competitive compared to the equivalent models. Let me show you the example, the BYD Atto 3. The price after subsidy fell to around 34,000 US dollars. This is very competitive if you compare to the equivalent hybrid model, Toyota Corolla. However, that's what the EV3 scheme, which was finished last year. Right now, we have a new scheme. We call it EV 3.5 package right here on the right-hand side. The subsidy amount reduced from the previous EV 3.2. The subsidy amount reduced from the previous EV3 package. The excise tax and import duty reduction still continue. And lastly, the government incentive are expected to continue to maintain because the government would like to maintain the momentum and the emerging EV market in Thailand. Let me give you the more details of the EV 3.5. This is all the detail. This sum everything up. For the passenger cars, we divide into 2 categories. The affordable one, whose retail price is less than 55,000 US dollars, and the luxurious one, more than 55,000 US dollars. And it's also the subsidy also depends on the battery size as well. The borderline is 50 kilowatt hour. The bigger battery comes with the bigger subsidy. And the subsidy is like a ladder type. In the first 2 years, 2024 and 2025, the subsidy is huge. But in 2026 and 27, the subsidy gradually decrease. So the implication is that the quicker you come, the more money you can earn. And the tax incentive is pretty much the same. The excise tax reduction is still here. The import duty reduction of maximum 40% is still here. And of course, with the stricter condition, with the bigger commitment compared to EV3 package. That is the offset production in the domestic market increased by 1-to-2 ratio by 2026 and 1-to-3 in 2027, which means that you enjoy the subsidy, you do the offset production in hurry. For the pickup truck, which is a product champion of Thailand, the subsidy is flat rate, but only for the local production. Similarly, motorcycle is only for local production. And this table sums everything up for the EV 3.5 package from the government. And for this page, BEVs are here to stay. We have seen big investment from Chinese OEMs, starting from Neta, Great Wall Motors, BYD, MG, Chang'an, and GAC. We have right now we have all the big investment from Chinese makers. And here comes my last topic today, the Thailand ZEV package, ZEV target and opportunities. As mentioned before, Thailand has a target, we call it 30 at 30, which means the production of zero emission EV should be 30% here in 2030. This is the target of the government. And we also have a potential support program for battery cell production. The government set up the budget of 24 billion Thai baht to subsidize domestic production of battery cells for EV, and also for the energy storage system. The subsidy range from 400 to 800 Thai baht per kilowatt hour, depending on energy density and scale of production. And the subsidy should be up to 4 years. And also the excise tax reduction. Here is a EV battery ecosystem in Thailand with the potential of battery reuse and recycle investment. Here on the top page is the existing players in the industry, and below is the future players. Okay, and that's all of my presentation for today. On behalf of Electric Vehicle Association of Thailand, I would like to thank everyone for attending the session today. Thank you very much.
Thank you for that excellent presentation, everybody. And we have a couple minutes for questions. So if you have questions, please, again, you can post them in the Q&A. And the very first question goes straight to you, okay, Siamnat. If you could maybe talk a little bit about how the EVAT Association can help a company with skill set development. And if you have any success stories you might want to talk about. That's the first question that goes straight to you.
All right. Okay. One role of the association is to connect international partners with our local institutes. In the past, we have done a lot by organizing a training courses. For example, something new like the EV mechanics. We connect the academic institute in Thailand to collaborate with the Chinese institute and make the curricula for the EV training course. And on the other hand, we also have a collaboration with the EV Association of other countries as well. Or sometimes the investor from foreign countries would like to connect with the workforce in Thailand. We also connect everyone. Patrick, maybe you still mute the microphone.
Sorry, that always happens to someone. Glad it happened to me. Thank you for that answer. That was very good. The next question that I have here is for you, Nanthapol. If you can maybe talk about what type of electric vehicles are driving current growth in the market in Thailand, and what do you see as the potential for growth in the future?
Thank you very much, Patrick. Actually, there are layers, of electric vehicles. Of course, right now the current electric vehicle industry in Thailand is all with the passenger vehicle, But what we are seeing is that we try to have public transportation using the electric vehicle, such as the electric bus, and then not only the road transportation, but we also want to have the vessel, to become EV as well. So besides the passenger car, it's going to be the two-wheelers or three-wheelers, that is growing in the Thai markets, and then the bus, electric bus, and electric boat, that can transport people, from place to place. That's what I'm saying. Just to touch base a little bit, that what Thailand Board of Investment can support in additional to the ecosystem of the electric vehicle industry in Thailand. It's not only the manufacturing that we promote, but we do also assist and support with the research and development. We have what I call is a merit, based incentive, for those of investors who want to do the research and development. We will also receive the incentive in terms of tax and the non-tax incentive as well. Besides that, when you were asking Khun Siamnat about the workforce, with that collaboration, the expense that you that the investor paid for the course for the training course, of the employees, that amount can be added for the corporate income tax exemption as well. So it's not only that we provide, as mentioned, for the training, for the institutions, but for the manufacturers, and we also have the service activities that anyone who wants to come and do the invest by setting up an office, like a trade and investment support office, or international procurement office, or even setting up the regional, headquarters in and use Thailand as the hub for the ASEAN communities. Therefore, those activities, are promoted by the Board of Investment. So, we welcome to all the investors, and you can reach to us, and then we can go into more details, so that we can provide support and advice and suggest of what investor can do. And as one more last thing, that you see that the industry in Thailand, there are a lot of passenger and vehicle makers, like the Japanese one that I just mentioned, the Chinese one that are coming up, and the Europeans, and also the Americans. That also, we provide support to ICE manufacturers, internal combustion engines manufacturers, to adapt and adjust their productions, and to be more automations, and then perhaps in a line with the 30s, they can transfer their technologies, into more of the electric vehicle and parts, manufacturers. So that's a summary and overall of questions that you asked, I believe, Patrick.
Excellent. Thank you so much. And we are out of time, so we can't go into any other questions. Delighted that everyone was here. And again, want to encourage all the attendees, if you have further questions, interest, are looking at Thailand, are looking at Asia in general, the Thailand Board of Investment is there to help you. And as was mentioned earlier, has offices everywhere, including 2 in the US. So just reach out to us and we'll make sure that a meeting or a call is arranged. Thank you, everybody. Thanks again to our panelists. And we hope everybody else has a wonderful rest of the day. And to you in Thailand, a wonderful evening.
Thank you very
Thanks so
much.
much, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.